Support for this podcast and the following message comes from KUST Campus Radio, a student-operated non-commercial radio station. KUST provides students and faculty of St. Thomas a platform dedicated to creative storytelling, diverse viewpoints, and exploring a vast array of audio content. Tune in at any time to KUST at mixler.com/KUST-radio.
Welcome to The Medium, a podcast presented by Tommy Media that's all about what's happening in the art and entertainment world. On today's show, we talk about fan fiction, write a little bit of our own, and catch up on the latest news and releases.
Welcome back, everybody, to The Medium. I'm Maddie Peters. In this episode, I'm here with Emily Rudie. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Maddie. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for being here. It's a very exciting day. We have video going. Hello, all viewers.
Hello.
Got some little props. It's a cute day.
We're English majors.
If that weren't obvious.
We've read a book or two in our day.
Just one. So yeah, we're gonna talk about fan fiction, and mostly you're gonna write some. I'm kind of excited. But first off, Emily, just what is fan fiction? What is fan fiction to you?
Thank you for asking. Well, those are two different questions. Fan fiction in general is just fiction written by fans, I would say. We were talking in my poetry class about how, most works are, fan fiction in a way, because everything is derivative of, a lot of previous writing, you know? Mm-hmm. So, but in general, fan fiction is just you take existing characters and stories and you kind of make it into your own story, whether that be you put them in a coffee shop or perhaps they're roommates. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Maybe we'll get to that. Yeah, definitely. And your experience?
Yeah.
You know?
I read a lot of fan fiction on my Nintendo DSi when I was a child.
Excellent.
So
the way to do it.
I tried to find my bookmarked Twilight fan fiction on my DSi, and I found out that I must have deleted it from my DSi bookmarks because it was so embarrassing.
I mean, yeah, I've had to get over the stigma that I read fan fiction. I do. I'll say it right now. Currently.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, currently.
No, that's cool.
I didn't get into reading fan fiction probably until college. Or late high school into college. And it definitely half the time I'm like, this is so silly and just so fun. But then at the same time, there's some really good fanfics out there. It's a way for people to stretch their creative writing abilities and to test with characters and worlds and all that stuff. I don't know. I think it's a great thing. I think it's fun.
A lot of people wouldn't say it's literary, but what is literature? And it's valid writing. It's people, there's some really good stuff out there.
Yeah, I would agree. It might not be published in the traditional sense or even popular in the traditional sense, but to me it's still writing, and that's enough. And I think most people go into it not attempting to fix what an author, well, that's different. They don't go into it thinking I'm writing this because I know better than the author or because I'm going to make a profit off of it. No, it's just a fun thing with fans. And some of it is oh, I don't like how this ended, so I'm going to rewrite it how I wish it would have ended. And I think that's also valid because then the content becomes the fans, their content. They get to take ownership over the stories just as much as anyone who creates them. And I think that's what I'm drawn to. Is just that I'm reading fanfics about books and movies and shows that I have found meaning in, and so then I just want to prolong that.
Yeah, there's this feeling when you finish a book series that you love that's loneliness, you miss them.
It's over.
So why not just keep it going, you know? Mm-hmm. It's awesome.
Yeah. So I think we should write a little bit of our own.
I think we should. I think
what we have done in this mug, you want to hold that one?
Yeah.
We have put 7 or 8 different shows. We'll reveal them all later, but we won't do it now because we want it to be a surprise. And then in this one, we've put a couple different tropes, which tropes are just typical plot points or just things to happen that are cliche to fan fiction, and AUs, which are alternate universes. So if you're talking Harry Potter, which is a super magical world, you put them just in a non-magic world, or you put the Lord of the Rings characters in modern day. So you just switch the world that they're living in. And we're going to have Sam, our producer for this episode, come pick a name or an item out of each cup.
A troop.
So go ahead, Sam. From that one, this will be our topic, our subject matter. Yeah.
Oh, the Hunger Games?
The Hunger Games. Okay. That is
so
that is dark. Now go ahead and pick from there.
High school prom. AU. Good luck with that one.
Okay. So Sam has selected that we write about the world or the characters of the Hunger Games, but in a high school / prom alternate universe. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna write like the beginnings of it. Whether it's a prologue or like a chapter 1, we're just gonna incorporate those, and maybe we'll add in more as we go along at like the halfway point. But
yeah, and the hope is for the rest of the season of the Medium to just make every episode a new chapter, I think.
This is it. This is this is all we're doing. No, but if people want this to be revisited, gladly we'll do so. All right, I'm going to start our timer. I'm going to set it for 25 minutes. We'll see where that gets us.
Okay.
If at any point we get stuck, grab something else from the cup.
Mix it up. Add some more characters.
Add some more. Okay. The
All right.
Hunger Games. High school prom AU.
Oh, okay.
Excellent. I'm going to put... That's not how you spell it.
Alternate.
This is going to be horrible having to type. All right.
Okay. So they're in high school, right?
Yeah.
But are they still gonna...
Are they still
the
in...
Hunger Games still a day?
Are they still in, like, Pan Am? I don't know. I was kind of thinking, like, the high school prom would be more of, like, a modern, like, our contemporary vibe.
Okay.
So maybe Katniss and Peeta can come here.
To St. Paul, Minnesota?
Sure.
Okay.
To high school in St. Paul, Minnesota.
But, like, is this like, oh, like, let's go to prom the weekend before we're thrown into the Hunger Dome?
Dome. Arena. I mean, I guess that could be a thing. Like, they have to... I mean, would District 12 have a prom? No.
Okay, so it's fine. The Hunger Games don't exist. Or maybe it's more of like a figurative Hunger Games,
it's the figurative Hunger Games of who's going to be king and queen.
Yeah.
At prom. All right, let's go with that.
This ain't no high school. This is the Thunderdome.
This is the arena. So do we want them to be at prom already, or like the week leading up to prom?
I think it would be fun if like they asked each other to prom.
Okay, cool.
Like they don't know who they're gonna go with.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, Katniss. What point in the series do we want this to be? Do we want like when Peeta's like throwing bread at Katniss in the street, or like is it after the media's like? Confirmed?
I think we should start at like the interview portion. So basically, Peeta like asking Katniss to prom, and her being like, "What?" And he's like, "'Cause she came here with me, but like because I love you." And everyone's like, "Whoa, Peeta, you're a contender for prom king. Katniss, you're not." And they'll be like, "Why did you pick her?" And he's like, "'Cause we had a childhood memory together."
'Cause she shoots animals in the forest, and I think that's hot.
Because she's in the forest. What's a like a bread pun that could be on his promposal sign?
Do you want to have a night of fun and go to no?
That's so good though.
Do you want to chala out at prom with me?
My brother Rye Bread told me to do. Okay, I'm gonna say Peeta worked all night on the poster with which he would ask Katniss to prom.
Okay, I got one. Glitter was strewn about the bakery floor. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Well,
don't get rid of it.
I'm gonna move it so it's not.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh wait, that would work. Okay, now it's fine.
Okay, that's
Good.
fine. His father. No, we don't want his dad to.
No.
I was just gonna say his dad was like baking bread and being like, "Oh, son."
There was a little flower on Peeta's nose. It
that's
was
precious.
Kind of adorable. Like a helpless little kitty cat who got
The simile is
into
not ending.
making supplies.
Okay, wait, and then Peter even felt like a little kitty cat who was out of its depth because he didn't know the first thing about asking a girl to prom.
Wait. I got new line. Meow.
Paragraph, indent.
He said he didn't know why he said that.
So bad. I didn't know why he said that. But he said it. Cut to the next morning. That's the prologue.
Asterisk.
We're actually writing just a script of this. So now we're at the next morning.
Yes.
So they're at school, presumably. Yeah. Did he buy flowers?
No.
Yes,
He found them outside.
Flowers in hand, picked fresh from behind the dumpster. Okay, no, that's so insulting. We can't do that.
From his neighbor's yard.
Okay, so yeah, he didn't buy them, but he sketchily stole them from someone's flower garden. Flowers in hand, picked fresh from his neighbor's lawn. Peter strode into school. The hallways.
They were.
You're up in the meow. This is not the prologue.
No. Okay, hold on. They were peonies because Katniss was kind of like a peony in that she was pretty and had grown a lot over the years. Peeta loved similes.
It was how... Oh, no. They are how he makes sense of the world. The hallways were already buzzing with students. Chit-chat about prom. Gossip
about who's gonna be at lunch
about the
prom.
About the prom. Gossip about prom. Bets about prom. ... I mean, no, we don't want a first person in there. After all, the race, no. The coveted spots of prom king and queen were up for grabs.
Peeta felt
You're still up in the
Okay.
You gotta move with my cursor.
I haven't gotten to the point where we write in consecutive sentences in my English classes, so I hope you can forgive me.
I understand.
Okay.
It's fine.
Peeta felt that he was a little king himself.
You gotta stop.
And could... What?
Never mind, keep going. Let it roll.
Wait, I wish I had an M. I'll use a colon. He would look really cool in that crown.
What is happening? Oh, here we go. But those were big dreams. And he had one mission. No, not mission. And he had an even bigger goal. Asking big pause. Asking Katniss and her actually saying yes. Chapter 2.
We said we were gonna do one chapter. We're just rolling through this.
At the lockers. He's gotta go in for the ask.
Oh. Oh, hey, Katniss. Is this your locker?
The fact that he wouldn't know.
That's cool. My locker is down the hall. PETA.
Whoops. So sorry. Keep going.
I have to add PETA said with
Conviction.
conviction.
Yes, it's my locker. Katniss said. That's why I'm reaching into it to grab books. She grabbed a textbook and put it in her backpack. She started to close. I gotta make that past tense. She started to close the locker, and PETA knew his chance to ask was quickly slipping away. He should just be like, wait! He should throw the flowers.
Wait! He said with a confident toss of the flat. Wait, no.
No, he needs to just wait, he said with a gesture of his arm, accidentally losing his grip on the flowers.
Accidentally losing his grip on the flowers
They
had so lovingly picked that morning.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sometimes my arms do that. Anyways, do you have any plans for prom night?
Prom night?
Prom day /
just prom
night. just that entire event and what not.
Yep. Broken flower petals from her clothes and face after getting hit by them. I wasn't planning on going, but if this is your offer, then okay. All right, Sam, come pick a new set of characters for us to introduce. Okay.
Characters or trope?
Characters. Going to prom with the Katniss Everdeen.
Oh, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. High School Musical.
High School Musical.
Perfect.
Excellent.
But
all right, thank you, Sam. Oh my God, Troy Bolton's gonna
Bolton
sweep.
Appeared.
Oh no.
Leaning against the nearest locker.
Full
with
swagger.
A swaggy, swaggy demeanor. Hey, I really like basketball. But
And singing.
But I also enjoy singing a lot. And that's my personality. Katniss was intrigued.
Okay, wait.
I gotta make sure.
I got an idea. You can keep writing the conversation, but I'm gonna give PETA some inner dialogue. And then we'll go back and just read what we've added.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, this is great. So as of right now, Troy Bolton has entered the scene. He's interacting with Katniss and also PETA, who's just standing to the side. What a concept for a movie. Wait, is that part in quotes? Or oh no. Oh okay,
that's
no.
more of just like a just commentary.
Yeah.
It's really
Okay. Hey, I really like basketball, but I also enjoy singing a lot, and that's my personality, Troy said. Katniss was intrigued. A man who played both a sport and did music? What a concept for a movie. Wow, it's really cool how you're in touch with both your sporty side and your desire to express yourself musically. Do you have any plans for prom, day or night? So Katniss really flipped the switch. Okay, now I'll have this part, which is little Peeta's inner dialogue. Peeta's perfect image of prom was crumbling before his eyes. The girl he loved was about to go to prom with his direct enemy for the prom king crown. What to do? He pulls out a loaf of bread.
I was just He pulled out a hefty loaf of sourdough from
Pita
his...
bread.
Stop. Of pita bread.
Is pita bread technically considered a loaf?
Yeah, I wouldn't
Go
say
back to
it's a loaf.
sourdough.
Okay. I feel like it fits how sour he's feeling.
Those
moment.
literary connections.
Yeah. From his pocket, which was exactly the size of a sourdough.
It changes
loaf.
size depending on the size of the sourdough loaf. Okay.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Hey, basketball guy, you like catching stuff? Catch
3-pointer.
these hands and also this bread.
Oh my gosh. This is intense.
Peta chucked the loaf like he was dunking on the opposing team in a game of b-ball.
Might as well emulate Troy if you're going to take him down. Okay, wait. I almost think that Peta, like, this situation needs to not go in his favor, and then he takes, like, Gabriella to prom. And then Troy's like, wait a minute. That's my girl. But also, like, how does Gale get in this mix?
He's just there. I feel
But, like,
kinda
or
like in
maybe
the books.
him and Peta kind of team up, and they're like, yo, we don't like each other, but we don't like Troy even more. Also, because Gale would totally be up for prom king.
But what if Peta and Gale did like each other?
That's a side quest.
Maybe later.
maybe subplot.
Okay.
Side quest.
Side quest.
Okay. Oh, we could have Troy be like, whoa there, dude. The lady asked me.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, she did.
She did.
So, Peta, if you're going to take someone down, I mean, don't take down Katniss, but, like, she's the one that was like, I guess, and then, whoa, better option.
Whoa, Peta, chill out.
Whoa, just take it easy, man.
I want to do is play ball and sing songs and take Katniss to prom. She asked me, Peta, doggy, my hoops boy. That's a direct quote from the High School Musical on stage.
Hey, hoops man.
Yo, Troy doggy, my hoops boy.
Okay, we have 6.5 more minutes. Should we have one more thing picked from the cup? From a cup? Should we do a trope in AU or more characters?
I think we should just throw more people.
Okay, Sam, come pick one more
Sam.
set of characters. Wow, I hope. Oh, this will be great.
Ratatouille.
Okay, theoretically, we could make either their prom Ratatouille themed or get Linguini as this, like, kind of weird kid who always wears a beanie and doesn't tell anyone that he has a rat under his hat.
I kind of like the idea that he just has a rat under his hat.
I do too. Okay, who is he gonna be though?
But like Remy's trying to ask out Katniss to prom.
He's
But like
trying
Linguini,
to show Linguini how to ask Katniss
but
to
Linguini
prom.
isn't really into that idea.
Yeah.
But like
Okay, so like the tension in the hallway was growing, but the class clown.
Alfredo Linguini.
But wait, hold on. Okay, but laughter from afar started to rumble. The class clown, Alfredo Linguini, was making his merry way down the hall toward Katniss's locker.
What is up? Oh.
No, you can do. I'm just gonna say, PETA didn't like this. Didn't like what was about to happen.
What is up, guys? No rats here. Am I right?
He shuffled his beanie for emphasis. You could swear a small squeak came from within. PETA swore he heard the tiny squeak of a French rat coming from his cap. Okay, and then Katniss said, "Hey, Linguini." Little like Valley Girl now. "Hey, Linguini."
Wait.
Get it.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I was just gonna have Linguini like straight up be like, "Prom?" As he's
I
like,
just want him to like. So I want like Remy to want him to like lean against the locker casually, but it ends up just him slamming his entire body against the locker.
"So Katniss." Wait, I gotta capitalize her name. "So Katniss." Linguini started casually leaning toward the locker, but suddenly he kind of just slammed into the locker. He seemed pretty startled. And once again, he readjusted the beanie on his head, giving it a hefty pat. Hefty pat pat. Sorry about that.
Wait, hold on.
In my mind, Linguini's a total surfer, dude.
Ha ha. Sorry about that. Mondays.
Right?
Am I right? Linguini. Smooth. Saved. Said very smoothly.
PETA is also our POV for this, so we gotta give.
Yeah.
PETA looked on in horror. He didn't think it could get any worse. But now this Linguini guy was clearly interested in asking Katniss to prom too. Why did he not ask her a day sooner?
He actually knew why. He had spent the entire day before collecting the materials for his beautiful sign that he just realized he had forgotten.
Oh no! All right, we have a minute left on the timer, so
Oh,
we should
no.
get like a nice cliffhanger last sentence, and then we'll read
Maybe
it back.
like Katniss is like, look, I'm not gonna go prom with any of you guys.
And she storms off.
And, oh my god, yes. Look, fools.
This is too much. I have rebellions to start.
This is far too much.
I didn't even want to go to prom.
Very busy with algebra and starting rebellions.
She's totally got
and
like the ripped
stuff.
jeans and the combat boots.
Oh my gosh. I got them at Hot Topic.
We're also going to make fan art for this.
You can all go to prom by yourselves.
Whoa.
Chapter 3.
Excellent. All right. Let's read it back, shall we?
We shall.
All right.
I can start.
Wait, should we make a title for it real quick?
Oh, yes.
What should we call it? The prom games.
The prom games.
The prom games.
Good. And then we should label it for fanfiction.net, which is going to be Ratatouille x Hunger Games x High School Musical.
Yep. All of the above. All right.
All right, prologue. Peeta worked all night on the poster with which he would ask Katniss to prom. Glitter was strewn about the bakery floor. There was a little flower on Peeta's nose. It was kind of adorable, like a helpless little kitty cat who got into the baking supplies. Peeta even felt a little like a kitty cat who was out of its depth, because he didn't know the first thing about asking a girl to prom. Meow, he said. He didn't know why he said that, but he said it.
I'm just appalled by the literary masterpiece that we've begun. Chapter 1. The next morning. Flowers in hand, picked fresh from his neighbor's lawn, Peeta strode into school. They were peonies, because Katniss was kind of like a peony, and that she was pretty and had grown a lot over the years. Peeta loves similes. They are how he makes sense of the world. The hallways were already buzzing with students, chit-chat about prom, gossip about prom, bets about prom. After all, the coveted spots of prom king and queen were up for grabs. Peeta felt that he was a little king himself. He would look really cool in that crown. But those were big dreams, and he had an even bigger goal, asking Katniss and her actually saying yes.
Chapter 2. At the lockers.
Okay, we should each pick 2 characters.
Okay.
So one of us has to be Peeta, one of us has to be Katniss, and then the other 2.
You'd be a good Peeta.
Okay, I'll be Peeta.
I can be Katniss.
Okay.
And then I will also be Troy.
I think you should be Linguini.
Oh.
You can be Troy. I'll be Linguini.
Thank you.
Okay.
I mean, I just feel like I have the Beeple energy in this podcast.
Star of the Winter Musical. All right. Oh, hey Katniss, is this your locker? Oh, that's cool. My locker's down the hall, Peeta said with conviction. Hey Katniss. Is this your locker? That's cool. Mine's down the hall.
Yeah, it's my locker, Katniss said. That's why I'm reaching into it, to get books.
She grabbed a textbook and put it in her backpack. She started to close the locker, and Peeta knew his chance to ask was quickly slipping away. Wait! He swung at his arm, accidentally losing his grip on the flowers he had so lovingly picked that morning. Sorry, sometimes my arms do that. I gesture a lot. Anyways, do you have any plans for prom day, night, or just, that whole event day or whatnot?
I love this recurring, guys, not in control of their limbs.
Katniss brushed the broken flower petals from her clothes and face after getting hit by them.
I mean, I wasn't planning on going, but if this is your offer, then okay.
He was going to prom with the Katniss Everdeen. But suddenly, Troy Bolton appeared, leaning against the nearest locker with a swaggy demeanor.
Hey. I really like basketball, but I also enjoy singing a lot, and that's my personality, Troy said. Katniss was intrigued. A man who played both a sport and did music? What a concept for a movie. Wow, it's... they have the same voice for some reason. Wow, it's really cool how you're in touch with both your sporty side and your desire to express yourself musically. Do you have any plans for prom day/night?
Peeta's perfect image of prom was crumbling before his eyes. The girl he loved was about to go to prom with his direct enemy for the prom king crown. What to do?
He pulled a hefty loaf of sourdough bread from his pocket, which was exactly the size of a sourdough loaf.
Hey, basketball guy.
What?
You like catching stuff? Catch these hands and also this bread. Peter chucked the loaf. Peter chucked the loaf like he was dunking on the opposite team in a game of b-ball. Might as well emulate Troy if you're going to take him down.
Whoa, Peter, chill out. All I want to do is play basketball and sing songs and take Katniss to prom. She asked me, Peter Doggy my hoops boy.
The tension in the hallway was growing, but laughter from afar started to rumble. The class clown, Alfredo Linguini, was making his merry way down the hall toward Katniss's locker. Peter knew something bad was about to happen. What is up, guys?
Perfect.
No rats here, am I right? Linguini shuffled his beanie for emphasis. Peter swore he heard the tiny squeak of a French rat coming from the cap.
Katniss said, "Hey, Linguini."
So, Katniss! Linguini started casually leaning toward the locker, but suddenly he kind of just slammed into it. He seemed pretty startled, and once again, he readjusted the beanie on his head, giving it a hefty pat-pat. Sorry about that, Mondays, am I right? Linguini said very smoothly.
Peter looked on in horror. He didn't think it could get any worse, but now this Linguini guy was clearly interested in asking Katniss to prom too. Why did he not ask her a day sooner? He actually knew why. He'd spent the entire day before collecting the materials for his beautiful sign that he had just realized he'd forgotten at home.
It's crushing.
Look, fools, this is far too much. I am very busy with algebra and starting rebellions and stuff. You can all go to prom by yourselves. Dun, dun, dun. That's amazing.
Wow, I don't know. That was so fun.
You're really talented.
But I've never seen writing like yours before.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know if y'all want that to continue. I think it's hilarious.
I really love that.
I would definitely warn our viewers that is fan fiction on the bad side of fan fiction.
Maddie, that was really good. We had
Sorry, I meant it was good. Sorry, dude.
We had character development.
We did.
He forgot his sign. That's like a conflict. And
Yeah.
also prom.
I think this story has a lot of legs. I think we could really.
We had similes.
Yeah, we did. We're that literary.
Yeah.
If this is what we have to show for English majors, I think we're good.
I think we're really good. Thank you for writing fan fiction with me, Maddie.
Thank you too. That was great.
I would like to do this every single week with you.
Yeah, even if we don't do this on the medium, Emily and I are going to continue. So look on AO3, Wattpad, Tumblr, all of the spaces. We'll keep posting.
Yeah.
And we'll have Sam continue to give us suggestions of characters and things to include.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be our number one supporter. He's giving us a thumbs up.
Good.
All right, we're going to move into latest news. But before that, Emily, would you like to read an ad for us?
I sure would. Thank you to Devani's Pizza and Hot Hoagies for sponsoring the medium. Visit their Twin Cities original locations for legendary pizza and hot hoagies. For more information, visit devanis.com.
We love Devani's.
I used the Tommy Media promo code the other day,
Yeah.
and I can guarantee that it works.
Everyone check that out. Use it.
That is just a personal endorsement from me, though. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Valid, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just have a couple latest news things. Nothing too serious. First off is Disney Plus released its Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. It was the biggest premiere weekend for a Disney Plus show yet, beating WandaVision and The Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2, which I guess isn't surprising, but I guess that'll be a fun show. I don't know what it'll be about. I'm not an Avengers person, but a lot of people like that stuff.
It sounds like it might be about a bird and just like some winter person. So I'm really excited.
Valid
actually.
take.
I also don't understand Marvel.
I mean, I know who the characters are, and I know they're like picking up after Captain America had his ending. But beyond that, I don't know. Be a fun ride. Also in the superhero realm of things, but on the opposite side in DC, the Snyder Cut of the 2017 film Justice League was released on HBO Max. Similar situation. I don't know anything about it. I know that the original Justice League, he had to like drop out. He had a death in the family, and then Whedon took over, and it like wasn't great, I guess. And then fans wanted the full 4-hour version, and so that's what HBO just released.
Oh wow.
4 hours.
That's like a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, HBO.
Yeah, which I think it's good fan service, but only for like those super specific
I mean,
fans.
like if you're like adding like content for the sake of adding content, I feel like it can be bad. You know?
Yeah, and I mean, like a streaming service can do whatever it wants. Like it doesn't have to fit any TV broadcast standards or even like theater standards. So do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, who are we to tell HBO what to do?
You know what, HBO? No.
But HBO, if you're looking for more screen material, we just wrote a really good fan fiction.
And we will continue.
It's called The Prom Games. And it gets really good.
I think we just got hired. And then our last little bit of news. Banksy. Gotta love Banksy. He had a work called Game Changer, and what it is, it shows a young child playing with like this little nurse doll who's supposed to be in the place of like a superhero, because then there's a little bucket with 2 other action figures of like actual superheroes. I think it's Batman and Spider-Man maybe. And he originally like dropped this off at a hospital just with a note saying like, I hope this brightens up your guys' days. And it was very cute, like with COVID and everything. But they just sold it at auction, and with some like buyer's premium stuff, it was like 16.8 million pounds, which is his highest selling piece.
Wow.
Which is crazy. And a lot of it's being donated to the National Health Service in the UK. And the thing that made me really happy is they made a copy of it so the hospital can like keep at least the copy. So they get to like keep it in there, which is cute.
Who do you think Banksy is?
I'm Banksy. No, I'm not. That's a lie.
What? You were lying just
Do
then?
not listen. I am not even close to that amount of talent. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care who it like is. I like the idea of it.
How do they know it's Banksy?
Because they know.
But
well,
like, if I signed my fan fiction, Love Banksy, like, how do they know I'm not Banksy, you know?
You know, I don't know.
You don't know if I'm Banksy or not is a fact.
No. Well, I that's true, I don't. I
Yeah.
just assume you don't live in the UK because he's confirmed to live in the UK.
Oh.
Or, like,
You
is
just-
from the UK.
You would just assume that about me?
Yeah. I assume nothing else except that you're not from the UK.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. And that's the other thing. There's a lot of people that like copy his style and how to tell. I don't know. But I don't think he cares. I think as long as people are like making art in appropriate contexts and avenues, I think he's okay with that. I would hope so.
So the big congratulations to Banksy.
Banksy.
For his most recent
We're
work.
from the UK now.
Pippity doodle, as they say, as they say here in the
Is
UK.
that offensive?
Pippity doodle.
It's too Shane.
Oh, there's some painting in it.
Some tea. Speak like little
So,
Moriarty
excuse
here.
me, I need to take my afternoon tea bath.
Bah! Oh, biscuit over here. Tomato. Like privacy, aluminium.
Aluminium. Oi.
Oi! Oi, mate. That's enough of bad British accent. Emily, thank you for joining me today. It's been really fun.
Thank you for having me.
Maybe next time we'll talk about actual things, or we'll just keep going.
I would really like to keep going.
As would I.
We have some really good extra characters in this mug, so.
Oh
we
yeah,
can
I
keep
said we
going.
would say what was in there.
Sure.
We also had Harry Potter as an option, Percy Jackson, Max and Ruby,
I was really hoping we would get that.
the
one.
children's show, Les Mis, and Jurassic Park. And then from the tropes and AUs, we also had a coffee shop AU because that's the ultimate fan fiction
Obviously.
alternate universe. A rock band alternate universe. I kind of hope that had happened. Spies. That's good fun.
Yeah.
In canon, which is really boring.
That
That's
is
just
so
like keep them in the
boring.
same world. A fantasy AU and then the trope. And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
That one's really good.
So yeah, maybe if we get to do this again, we will come upon one of those.
Yeah.
Anyway,
If
Thank
you have
you.
any fan fiction about Tommy Media,
Oh.
Maddie would love.
I would love it. Send it my way. Maybe I'll write it. No, I won't do that. Fan fiction about real people freaks me out.
No, it's scary.
Okay, cool. Glad we agree.
But Maddie would love it. I'm kidding.
On that note, thank you everyone for listening or watching. If you partook with that. Partook visually. Oi. And we will catch you in the next episode.